Hi y'all, I'm Chase. This is my 2017 Road King from Milwaukee-Eight 107 and Stage 1. Don't know if I've mentioned that before, but if you haven't seen any of my old videos, then, you know, that's just something I thought I'd mention. Today we are on our way for quite the journey. We're going to see how the other half lives, or is it rides? That would be Indian or Polaris. They have a test ride thing going on up in Canton, and I have quite a ways to ride before I get there, but I thought I'd do the intro now. And next time you see me, I should be on some Indian. All right, we are on the Indian Challenger Dark Horse. At least that's what I think it's called. I know it's a Challenger. This one feels a little bit smoother in standard than the Chieftain did. Yeah, it definitely feels smoother. Getting used to the controls is a little bit weird, but and I did put it in standard. The clutch feels a little bit better. Oh boy. Whoo, lads, I am telling you. This is standard. It feels a lot smoother on this bike. I don't know if it's because it's liquid cooled or what, but it is definitely a lot smoother. Definitely. Oh man, it's a lot smoother. The ride does not feel as smooth. The engine is smoother, but the ride feels, I don't know, the bumps are a little bit, maybe it's because this is more sporty. I don't know, it feels more, I don't know, more like my Harley. It's not as smooth. The Chieftain definitely had a smoother ride, just, I mean, little bumps, and it feels like if you were in over a dime, you'd probably feel it in this. Let's see. Cruise control is on and it works. That was easy enough to set. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. I don't like the reach. I feel like I'm way reached out. I think my bars are more up here. These bars, even if you moved them, they wouldn't come back to where mine do. You'd have to get it, at least I would. I'd have to get a different set of bars. I like the bars on yeah, I think I like the bars on the Chieftain a little bit better. I'll say that. It's like I'm still going straight. I'm an idiot. I have no memory of where I went before, so. So, well, that was standard. Ooh, sport feels a little bit spicier. Oh boy, that's spicy. Yeah, sport's a little bit spicier. But it's not unmanageable. You know, I was expecting this thing to be like, I don't know, a monster. Just a beast or something. An animal, but it's not. Okay. Yeah, it's twitchier. Yep. Hit that neutral again. Yeah, this isn't bad. It's got a lot more power, but it's really twitchy in that's weird. It's really twitchy in sport. I don't like it in sport. Yeah, let's go to standard. Standard felt pretty good. Now that's weird. I just felt that. It seems like the tire wants to, it's got 4,000 miles. The tire should be broken in, but feels like the tires on this want to follow the tar snakes. You can feel a wiggle like it's trying to, I don't know, latch onto those tar snakes. So that's a weird kind of feeling. I don't like that. The Dunlop American Elites on my bike, they do not do that. So the tank is definitely a lot bigger. Mine's a 6-gallon tank. I don't know what size the tank on this is, but man, it is huge. But I do kind of like it. It's not too awful. Wow, you put it in 4th gear at 40 some miles an hour and it's barely registering. It's just cruising. It's not bad. I will say it's nice. The fit and finish, yeah. See that gap right there? And then this gap right here. You can tell it's not quite as good as Harley's. The paint, I don't think that's as good as Harley's either. The engine runs very, very smooth though, and I don't feel the same heat like I did on that Chieftain. This one feels a little bit better. It's not cooking the insides of my legs quite yet. I don't know if it's just not warmed up. I'm sure it's warmed up by now, so maybe this is different. I don't know if it's just me, but I hear just like a very slight high-pitched whine. But yeah, this is not bad. And standard, it's got plenty. Honestly, I thought it was going to be, I don't know, some kind of monstrosity animal that was impossible to control. But even in sport, it's not what I was expecting. Does make a nice sound. I can live with that. It is a very nice sound. And you know, this little route around the airport ain't too bad either. But yeah, would I buy this over a Road Glide? Ah, that's tough. If it was a little bit cheaper, yes, I would probably buy this if it was cheaper. But if it's the exact same price as a regular Road Glide 107, honestly, I don't think I'd buy it. Maybe I need to ride it more, but I don't know. At this very moment, I don't think that I would. I mean, dollar for dollar, sorry. I mean, I love the bike. It's great, really. And I like the fairing on this. I like the way it looks. So, I don't know. You can take with that what you will. But after riding, I think I like the Chieftain better. The ride was a little more plush, let's call it. This feels more sporty, although it turns in just fine. I mean, it dips in, tips in, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty good. It's not like it's real slow or anything. Not like it's bad. And it definitely, I will say, it tips in faster than my Harley does. It's a little more sporty feeling. where the Chieftain felt a little more, I don't know, more, I don't know, more like a true touring bike. This feels like something that's trying to be 2 or 3 things at once. Yeah, this isn't bad at all. Yeah, this will get, even in tour mode. Now, if I was strictly looking for a touring bike and it had to be liquid cooled, yeah, sorry, I think I'd actually pick this over a Harley. But if I was just gonna pick a touring bike in general, I'm sorry, I think I'd pick the Harley. But don't get me wrong, it's a superb bike. It feels good. It feels very good. I definitely wouldn't kick it out of bed. It's a sweet little ride, honestly. And I do, you know, like I said, I like the way it looks. The engine, okay, the engine is probably the best part about this bike. But there's like, it's still got that little bit of a snatchy throttle. I think if I put it in rain mode, maybe it would be a little bit different. But, you know, honestly, when I had my Aprilia, it had modes on it too. And I think there was, let's see, there was rain, there was like tour mode, and I know there was like a sport mode. Same, you know, 3 different modes. Honestly, I left it in the tour mode pretty much almost the whole time. But the throttle on that was a little bit more worked out, let's call it. Let's see. It does not feel okay. Yeah, this motor will get. It's a beast. It really is. Without that lip on the back of the seat, I would have probably slid out. That's the other thing. The seat. This seat, I wouldn't have to change it out. I wouldn't change it out. It feels great. On my Harley, that seat was trash. The original seat, it sucked. The seat on this though, perfect. Absolutely just magnificent. Along with the seat on the Chieftain. I didn't even talk about that. I didn't even think about it, but the seat on this, it feels good. I just rode almost 100 miles to test these bikes. And if I had had my original seat on my Harley, it would have really sucked. But with this seat, it's great. I am not gonna lie, this seat it's damn fine. I think I like it with the windshield up too. The windshield kind of, that made a difference. I wasn't getting beat on. Honestly, I don't think I've felt any wind on either of the bikes, at least not much. So if I was gonna, I don't know, pick a bike for no wind, I would pick, well, I think I'd still pick the Chieftain. This one, I don't think I'd pick. While the motor is superb, The overall bike, I just don't like it as much. I think the Chieftain is the better bike, and I thought I was going to have a completely different opinion. But I'll say this, the overall clutch feel is better than my Harley, so I think I'll leave it on that. I don't think I'd trade my Harley in on this bike, but I wouldn't, if I was looking at a bike and this is the first one I looked at without looking at any Harleys, I would buy this bike. Let me know what you think down in the comments. You know, like and subscribe. Click that ding link to be notified of any new videos I come out with if you do subscribe. And I think that's going to be it. Bye, y'all.